I think he's surviving. This is Harris bursting free again. Stutter step. Damian Harris off to the races. Jackson giving chase. And able to track him down at the 5. Harris will not win that foot race against the speedy Jackson, but he's having a night.
Chris, watch Bozeman by Harris, and there's so much talk about Bo Scarborough being the guy because he's so similarly built to Derrick Henry. But I always felt watching him and his ability to move around left to right and make you miss is exactly what he did there to the safety, and I think just killed the will on that SC defense in the very next play. Wasn't he's dogging him about getting caught from behind. That's what he's getting.
I don't know how many running backs are going to run away from Adoree Jackson.
That's true.
Guy's like a track guy.
Well, that's what
he's an Olympic long jump contender. I mean, the dude's about one of the fastest guys in the sport.
He's still going to bust on him. I mean, anytime you get caught, it doesn't matter if it's anybody chasing you down. Same Bolt chasing you down. You're still going to get teased.
This is Jackson now as a returner. Doesn't seem too gassed from chasing down Harris. What does Kiffin do here?
To me, I would try to stretch the field. I would try to take a shot downfield at some point here because they really haven't done it yet, just to give SC something to think about.
Good call, right on cue. Hurts lobs it down the field. It's incomplete. He was trying to squeeze it into coverage for Ridley, but Adoree Jackson shows that closing speed.
And I think
you had a feeling.
Yeah, we're just talking about that, and I think the reason is it's an incompletion, but it gives this very active USC secondary something else to think about.
Again, they fake that little jet sweep and hand it off inside. B.J. Emmons, the true freshman, gets his first carry. They must have thought that play was going to work. Kiffin's called it a lot. It hasn't.
No, it hasn't. The timing seems off. But what's impressive to me is Adoree Jackson, who's an All-American candidate as a cover corner. He's not afraid to make a tackle. Did you see him close down on that? I mean, he looked like a safety coming down to make that play. 5'11", 185 pounds. He's going to eventually be paid on Sundays to cover people, but he likes to hit. That was beautiful. Get better as this game goes on.
And one of the key defensive linemen, Jefferson, leaving the game to be checked out on the USC sideline. Harris again makes a quick cut and a burst and breaks a tackle. Damian Harris will be tracked down inside the 15 by the speedy Jackson, but the Tide are rolling.
Wow, what a side. Just blow USC back. Great job as well by the right tackle, Jonah Williams. And finally, some room to run for Alabama. He's been doing it all night, but look at that. Look at the push. It's the first time we've seen him do it. O.J. Howard also picked up a nice block. But if you give Damian Harris or any of these backs, always a big stat at the end of the year for Bama, non-offensive touchdowns.
On the hop, Jackson. There's a little crease. Adoree Jackson can't quite escape, but takes it out across the 40.
You go back to what you said. Now you want to just maybe get to halftime at 17-3. You got 2.5 minutes.